So we've got the prop in, and now we need to try and split this U-joint, so then we can, yeah, take this yoke off and get to the carrier bearing. So this is out of a four-wheel drive, and it looks like we've got a retaining snap ring down here. So I've already given it a few taps with the hammer and a screwdriver, and sure enough, the snap ring is popping out the back. To be honest, this isn't, I'll turn it so you can see. I was expecting this to fight me a little bit more than it is. So we've got a snap ring in here. There you go. Luckily no one's got this in their eye. So now we'll try and tap the other one out. Cool, they don't seem that springy. I was concerned. So now I think what we should be able to do is push the yoke that way, or either way, and then take that cap out, then push that cap out, and then I think we should be free. Welcome to the floor. I've been fighting with this for a little bit now. The factory manual wants you to effectively use a G-clamp to press these out, or a special tool, but at the moment the only special tool here is me. That didn't work. It also explicitly says, do not hammer the prop shaft. So, we've done lots of hammering on the prop shaft. I mean, I've got one cap out already, and now I'm just popping out the remaining cap, and then we can start to take the yoke off. So the shaft is supported on this block of wood, and we're just tapping that flange, pulling out the cap. Now this is full of kind of roller bearing or needle bearing rollers, depending on what you want to call them. It's really important that we keep these this way up and don't let those fall down, because otherwise you're going to have a sad time. Cool, okay, so we're getting there. Now we need to take this nut off. Which is 27 mil. And there's a washer as well. Now we need to remove this yoke. Depending on how nicely it wants to play with us, we can either tap it off or pull it off. Okay, we're going to pull this off. Right, I've added a witness mark as well. Make sure, I don't know if we need one, but better to have one and not need one than need one and not have one. Let's see if this wants to play nicely. Cool, so we've got our yoke. I think what we're going to try and do, we'll try and get the rubber boot off this fitting. Like that. Now we'll be able to pull this side off, which is what I was struggling with before, because obviously the rubber moves with the thing you're trying to pull, which isn't that helpful. Cool, and there's the old one. So we'll clean this up. So this is our new one. It's unnamed, so I'm sure it's not great, but it is cheap. I'll stick the link for that in the video. We'll put a bit of white grease on here. Very good. Now we have to hope that our special replacement holes line up, which I'm not 100% they do actually, which will be exciting. So I might just nip outside actually and check that that fits. Okay, we're back on the floor, so I've got the flange back on, no problems there. That's the nut is torqued up to 155 Newton meters. As I was showing you before, I've had to elongate the holes in this because it doesn't fit, because cheap Chinese copy. So now we need to reinstall the caps. So I'm not going to worry about greasing these because I'll grease them through the grease fitting once they're in. So this one came from this side. So what we're going to do is put our UJ into it, because like I said before, we don't want the roller needles falling out. So we're just keeping upward pressure on here as we hammer it in. So we're just going to do it flush, and keeping that in there, we'll roll this over. Just clean out any old stuff in here, especially in the snap ring groove. Okay, And we're going to put him back on as well. So much easier than coming apart. Now we can add our snap rings back in.